Sagittarius. What's up, Sagittarius? Oh my gosh, we got a naughty little nighttime read for you. And you may get this during the day. I'm just doing this at night, and this is cracking me up. I have my naughty deck out, okay, hence the naughty nighttime read. And we're starting off here with the Two of Swords. Now, in this particular deck, this isn't so much about the inability to make a decision. It speaks more towards, yes, making decisions, but it speaks towards harmony, and in that, kind of an understanding as well. So you're reaching this point, and I'll go into what I'm seeing very, very clearly for you, but I'm seeing a little bit like you're breaking out of your shell. Maybe you have a certain standard of living that you normally go by. Maybe you like your relationships to be a little bit more structured, and you like everything just so, and I feel like you're sort of testing the boundaries here and kind of moving out of your comfort zone. And there's somebody here who's making you feel comfortable in moving out of your comfort zone. They're kind of moving the comfort zone along with you, okay? Now, next up, we have the Three of Wands. And obviously you're going, here's where it's a little bit more tentative, and now you're just going full throttle for it, okay? This is like the talk, or the, you know, the getting to know each other part, and then this is the actual action, obviously, and this is completion, this is indulgence, this is doing, you know, just going for it. And obviously they're having a wonderful time, okay? So I see that there's a decision that you're making here as far as your love prospect goes, that normally you like a structured relationship, but in this case, you want to have a little bit of a tryst, like a fling. And I think for some of you, I'm getting very strongly, I've never done this before, is what I'm hearing. I've never done this before. You've never gone out and just indulged with somebody before. I do see, given that this card came first, that you are taking necessary precautions. You're not being careless or messy. You're Sagittarius. You're used to a certain structure in your life, but you are, you know, in the very spiritual sense, a free spirit. So you're indulging that side that I think for some of you have never really indulged before, because let's face it, it's tricky to be brave in that sometimes, you know, especially the way the world is right now. You know, being brave can be very, very dangerous if you're not careful, but you are careful, okay, and you're going for it. And next up we have the Sun. Guys, the Sun is also the same meaning in other decks here, is brand new beginnings, new start. And this picture cracks me up because it's the morning after a night like that, okay? It's the row of shame. So this is the person leaving wherever they were in Venice, whatever they, you know, whatever they took off to go have their little rendezvous. This is going home fulfilled, you know, that high, giddy feeling you have after you first unite with somebody on that level. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. That morning after, you can't wait to go tell a friend, but first you got to sleep it off first. That's where we're at with the Sun card. And then last but not least, we have the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands here, yes, it speaks to a little bit of a victory. Yeah, victory, of course. But it more so speaks to like a not necessarily a permanent element, almost like a ship that passes in the night element, but not in a bad way. This is something both these people want this. This is something that they're like, hey, if whatever happens, for whatever reason, we don't get to meet again, I want you to know I had an incredible time kind of energy, okay? That's not to say that this won't turn into something long term, but this particular endeavor for right now, in your mindset, you're not really looking for long term at this moment. You're looking to really live in the moment. And that's what it really boils down to, Sagittarius. I think for the most part, a lot of Sagittariuses are planners. They like to plan. Even when they want to do something on the free spirit level, they like to plan first. But I see you really indulging in living in the moment. And it really has its benefits, does it not? All right, Sagittarius, until next time, over and out.